Right. We're going to see whether or not Yankee makes his way to us with the new character, but we won't know until we actually get into Footfall, hopefully. So a recap of last week. We had some Métis, the Master of Arms, had been giving orders for a new militia of some sort, a fighting force, very small, very green, to be created within the void ship of the Mercier Dynasty here, the capital ship. And that didn't go too well. They were definitely green. There were supplies that they were given. It was just all around not the greatest fighting force. And of course, the Master of Arms was very upset about this, and he blamed it on the quartermaster, of which he had flogged, right? And he had his officers do it as well. They seemed to have great pleasure in doing this to the cog, the quartermaster, an adept cog, right? The AM as they would say. As that was all going on, our first officer, Numthov, was then kind of not pleased with the way that the Master of Arms was handling the situation. The first officer being a rank higher than the Master of Arms. There was a disagreement in the scaffolding overlooking the training grounds on the ship. And ultimately, what happened was Métis had shot his musket pistols. A cloud of smoke obscured the vision atop in the scaffolding, and then the body of Numthov hurled down below into the training grounds. It was at this moment the rogue trader Louise, with the suggestion from the Inquisitor Psyker Leviathan to say that the death of the first officer was because of a mutiny attempt by the first officer. And then in the shadows and hidden away from everyone else, they actually got rid of Nady. They threw him out into the space, into the blackness of space here in the 40K. I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, we started to make our way to Footfall from where we were. And we had waited a couple days, 3 days, and then the navigator found the light from Holy Terra and was able to make the jump into the warp, and is currently steering through the warp. And I think that's where we're going to start. It is going to take roughly, I think we said 35 estimate on the warp traveling time. So yeah. Any questions before we begin? We did just go through our experience. No questions. All right. So on the list of things to do, trying to get to Footfall to get some equipment, and eventually, potentially, do some colonization, I believe. But first, we need to restore our shuttles, our lighters, and colony equipment as well, to make the trip. If we do decide, if the crew decides that they still wish to do that. All right, let us go ahead and describe what is going on and see what everyone else is doing during this time. Morale is high. After the rogue trader gave her speech of what had happened, everyone is seemingly, in good spirits, considering. And going into the warp, they don't seem to be too afraid. Morale's high. Of course, it's always a terrifying experience going through the void, always. But with the Geller fields up, hopefully all is well. All right. That. And that's what's this?
Navigator, how much longer do you think it will take to reach Foothold?
Shouldn't be too long now. Should not be too long now. Hello, Commander. Oh God. You might want to prepare yourself, Lord Commander. I can hear the background music. It doesn't sound good.
As the ship begins to enter the warp, I don't know. Is there anything that the rogue trader, Louise, do you give a speech before going in, or are you content with how things are?
I believe we are content with how things are.
All right. Absolutely, morale is high. And so you see the Geller fields, right?
Oh,
Closing
no,
up.
I skipped the Geller fields, and I didn't want to put them up.
Okay. You skipped the Geller fields. Very well.
Oh. Please, please, That was a joke.
Okay. It was a joke.
It's just a wacky, funny joke.
Very well.
Did he really joke about talking the Gillifields off? What? Why did you do that? You don't fucking joke about that, right? You want to get fucking skull fucked by some goddamn demons, do you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And so you descend, the ship descends into the warp once again. Time passes. Roughly, probably 20 days has gone by. Every time that you go into the warp, it's always going to be a tense moment, right? You'll hear, you may hear voices, right? You may see strange signs, potentially. Trying to
the ghost of Matey screaming inside the ship.
The ghost of Matey.
I'll have you keyholed for this.
I'm a silly little man.
Right.
Yeah.
And I forgot the first rolls that you did. I think the first card, right? As you are in your room meditating, do you want to explain what we see, Antonius?
You want me to explain the war?
What is your character doing?
Well, he is strapped to the navigator chair right now. His book laid upon his lap. As his third eye opens, any who dared gaze upon it now would feel the full gaze warp itself as he navigates the ship, scribbling into the pages, using it to guide him through.
Yes.
How well that goes. Oh boy.
Let's see here. There it is. Yes. You succeed in locating the Astronomicon, which is it's a light on Terra, right? That you pretty much can see with your third eye within the warp. It guides you through the warp, right? And it's a bit obscured, right? Between obscured and shrouded. But ultimately,
like the grace of the Emperor guides me.
And the warp, right? You are making your way through the warp. All sorts of energy and unknowns are held within these waves. You see obstacles in your way. You inform the helmsman. The helmsman succeeds in avoiding dangers. And you continue to do this for the entire journey, right? Very exhausting, but must be done. Just continuously focusing, making sure that the ship arrives at its destination safe and sound. As 20 days, or let's say 23 days pass, you sense a disturbance within the warp as the ship continues to maneuver its way. You warn the helmsman of a danger, the danger of which you have you don't know exactly what it is, right? But you know that there's a danger in the way. The helmsman, which we're naming Helmsman
Jones.
Golder, she tries to maneuver the ship at the helm and is not able to maneuver quick.
So
And at
like
that
a
point,
warp trickery.
it is the warp
distracts her
trickery.
For a moment.
Absolutely.
For about a moment, she hears Matey behind her. You're doing a great job there, lass. And for just a fleeting moment, she believes and looks back before she, focuses again. But it was too late. Too late.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you fucked it. What by the grace of the Emperor have you done, lass?
She cries out on her box.
Think!
Hello?
I warned you, did I not? What have you done?
I can't hold it any longer.
Just try and hold it.
And as you finish as those final words leave the Vox com, you feel right outside the Geller fields, you see a large, gigantic, it's almost covering half of the ship, tentacle extending above, providing a shadow within the void ship. Right?
Wait, is everything dark now?
What's that?
Would you say everything is very dark now?
I'd say that it's always been dark, right? Especially with the Geller fields up and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
he has extra lights in his room because remember he's scared of the dog.
What's that?
Remember he has the thing where he can't he can't function in the dark. He's terrified of it.
Nice.
Yeah, so like, are you saying it's dark right now? Because he's.
It's going to get dark because as this large tentacle descends down, ready to attack and grab it, you feel the ship jolt violently. There are cries for help, cries for the Emperor to protect as this happens. And it's a slow movement, but nevertheless, right, the amount of force that this tentacle has within the warp has violently shaked the internals of the ship here. Everyone go ahead and do a athletics for me as this happens.
All right, I'm like ready for this master class of a failure that's about to come your way. You ready?
Athletics or acrobatics? Well,
Is it dexterity? Is athletics dexterity or strength?
athletics is strength. Acrobatics would be dexterity.
Okay. Yeah, I'd allow either.
Okay.
All right. Ah.
Wow.
Ooh.
And we got all the bad rolls out. That's good. That's good. Excellent.
That's just nothing but bad roll.
Nothing but
This
bad
game.
rolls.
No, I got a pretty good command roll.
As this happens, Leviathan, where are you currently positioned?
He's probably like praying somewhere, right?
Mhm.
To take us through this warp. Oh, Emperor.
Probably at the shrine of the Emperor. The ship does have a shrine for the Emperor, right?
Perfect.
Yep. Excellent. As you do that, you are flung forward violently, right?
Wow.
You're kind of like just like flying in the air at this point, right? And you are going to land. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall here. Let's see here. So for falling. Right. The falling creature suffers a meter he fell. All right. How many meters do you think you flew? It is a negative 9. You have a degrees of failure of 9. This is the worst thing that could probably happen. Really bad. Unless you'd like to re-roll that with your fate.
I like to re-roll that, please.
Okay. Yes.
Love God.
And that's 99.
What is this? Acrobatics.
Whoa! By the grace of the Emperor, he has.
Yep, he does
you.
a flip forward.
You do a flip forward and you get your
and then and then he's like he slides in front of like the Emperor's statue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Of course, the Emperor protects."
Of course. Of course, the
I'll take a
Emperor.
reroll too.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Do I see whether like I'll just have to do it again. Oh, okay. Okay, well it's not as bad. Jesus Christ! All of the things I've rolled coin flips or everything, and I've just gotten tails every time.
Oh my god!
It's just all right.
I mean,
What's that mean?
I'm going to just keep mine.
For 3, yeah, I'd say that as you probably in your chair, right? You get flung out of it, right?
You bounce off the ceiling and just like.
I don't know about the ceiling. The ceiling's probably pretty high.
True.
Right?
It's like.
Go ahead and do. Go ahead and roll me 1d10. It's a 3, right? I'm not gonna have you roll 1d10.
Okay.
We'll do a 1d5. Oh yeah, 1 point of damage.
I'm ready for me. Ball.
Yes. Are you re-rolling?
No.
Ice. You're taking the sixer.
Yeah, but I would like to point out I am tied, like I am strapped into the chair. I feel like I shouldn't be going anywhere.
What should happen then? It is a
Things should
six,
be
which
going
is
at
I
you.
feel like
things are going to go at you. That's right. That's right.
Got it?
Thank you.
You're strapped
Hear
in
me
with
out.
the candle
Yeah,
string.
dude, you're good.
Hear
Someone
me
walking in.
out.
Navigator
I have an
Antonius. Here is your prime rib and your large butcher knife. It's, oh no!
It's just the book that's in his lap just hits him in the face.
Can I speak? I was
All right.
going to-
Antonius.
Sure.
The knife salesman is here. We're
Fuck that. I was gonna say, since he is strapped, except his head, like we could do damage, but at max damage, he's knocked out.
It's just like a loose set of the Emperor's Tarot comes out and just like cuts into the fucking chair all around.
I would like to
1d5.
avoid
Or
impalement.
1d10. 1d10.
Ah.
We'll say that you are strapped, but I do like the idea of
His head like banging
Being-
against the.
banging against, or something comes falling down.
Someone comes in with like some salty water and it splashes all over your third eye. Ah, shit! Get me my eye drops!
I'm pretty sure if the eye stops working, we're trapped in the warp.
What happens?
So I like the idea you had. Like, the crash is so hard that the book slams into his face, and it's a big book, Mike.
Yeah, it
it's
is a book.
huge book. Like, it needs 2 people to carry it, right? That shit's in my face right now.
Oh god, and the servants that are holding the book hit you.
No, they got either side, just like either side of the fucking chair, but the book itself just.
Go ahead and do me an awareness, Antonius. As this all happens, you try to catch your bearings, right? To see exactly what the hell is going on out in the warp. Go ahead and do an awareness at a -10. So I think that's 1 degree
Alright,
down.
alright. So 3. If I need 3 or yeah, oof.
I think also the ship's equipment, right? Remember, you have a rune caster.
Oh yeah, that gives it a +20. That's still not. That's a degree of failure of 1 then.
Yeah. All right. Very well. Actually, it would probably be. Yeah. All right. Anyways. Absolutely. All right. You're so out of it, right? After being hit by the book, you don't know what. Well, you try and get your bearings is difficult, right? And so, let's see here. Taking by surprise for a number of rounds. All right. Because of this, another tentacle hits the ship. You hear another loud thud on the ship. Is there anything before you see the shadow coming through? Right, something is about to hit it again, hit your ship. Is there anything anyone
Big hounds,
does?
woman! This is why women shouldn't drive.
Hey, all right. That's
Hey, if we're gonna be homophobic, we're also gonna be sexist here,
We're not-
okay?
dude. We're not doing that. All right. Let's see here. Someone roll me 1d10 plus 4.
There you go.
All right. That is 9 points of damage. And
Do it. Can I have access to my ship? Does the ship have any skills I can use?
You just tell me what you want to do. That goes with everybody, right? If there's anything in particular that you want to do.
Luis is trying to make a way out to the main deck.
Out of the warp. Can I yank us out of the warp?
You want to yank yourselves out of the warp.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will keep that in mind here. Let's go with. Okay, so Louise, you are trying to get on the deck. I'd say that you're in your main seat. You're on the bridge, right?
Okay.
Yep.
It's like first thing she says, status. What was that?
You hear everyone. Voxes are going off here and there, and finally, you hear the helmsman cry out to you. She's kind of like right down below you, right? Just past the overhang. She turns around to you and says, "Lord Captain, the powers of the warp are here. What are we to do?"
Powers of what exactly?
I don't know.
What hit us?
I'm not getting anything from the navigator.
Antonio! What's going on?
The warp! She rebels! Its tendrils grip tight around the ship.
Tendril.
What
What do you mean?
Tentacles of shadow! I must pull
Our
us out!
macro cannon.
I must pull us out of the warp!
Yeah. The as you give the orders to prep the macro cannons, the commands are given out over the Vox, and all you can do at this point is hope. Right. Right. So that was 9 points. Let me go ahead and just modify that. Right. So the okay.
Like, I have no idea if this will have any effect, but shooting it is generally a good approach to things in 40, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
absolutely. All right, so let me just check something here. All right. Mhm. All right. I'm just modifying some information on the ship here. Means they also take. All right. As the next tentacle does a good amount of damage, you hear over the Vox, "Lord Captain, we've taken damage in the hole."
We must leave the warp. I can barely hold that.
Do you wish, Lord Captain? Do you wish us to fire?
Fire!
The macro cannons. You begin to feel the trembles of the macro cannons reverberate throughout the ship at this moment. Right, broad on the broadside here. Someone roll me a 2d10 or 2d100. Sorry, 2d100.
Guess that's me.
Go. I mean, I can do it. I can do it. But, yes. Okay. One of them, you hear the reports that one of them has one of the silos, I guess, right? What would you call it, right? Rounds.
I think they're like turrets, though. Yeah, they're round. So
one of the attacks was a miss for whatever's out there. And the next one was a hit, and that is going to be damage of 1d10 plus 4. Or sorry, 1d10 plus 2. Okay. 5.
like, best we can do is like say, hey, we're not a tasty meal. All right. So
Or spice.
All right.
What is like spice?
Your armor is down. Oh, got to reduce it. The port side. They're all 16. Okay. I forgot to count armor, so give me a moment here. You're gonna have 4 armor. So 25. There we go.
I will say we've been firing the guns a lot more than I was expecting.
Oh, oddball.
Yes.
I'm not too sure if this happens, but
Yeah, just go for it. Let me know. You send me a message?
yeah, I sent you a message.
Oh, okay.
What can our resident Psyker Inquisitor do?
I can say a prayer. All right. I'm not sure if this like exacerbates.
Let's see here. Oh shit. Okay, I see. One bad trip. Yes. You want to explain what's happening, or just know that it's happening?
Oh, so it's happening.
I'll take
Maybe
you in
a
private
tingling?
here. No, I'll
Okay.
take you. I'll take you in private.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one bad trip, it's kind of like you'll probably hear the voices like making their way in, right?
Okay.
Is that true?
Let me see. So character was possessed. So it's like as if there could be something there, right?
Trying to make its way to you, yeah.
So it chooses one chaos gone from which the demon hailed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whatever demon is residing in me, right? The opposite demons, they will want to find me,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Now-
so they'll
now
rush
usually-
to kill.
Usually, the Galler Field protects the starship and its occupants from the hostility of the warp environment itself, as well as from the predation of warp entities, such as demons and enslavers. But in this case, this is an event where a raw form of energy is attacking the ship physically.
Okay. So it's not like a demon, perhaps.
Maybe. I mean, you tell me.
Maybe we can go with like he's struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. Absolutely.
Like I don't know, maybe something wants out, wants to lure, or something like let them find me type of thing, or like wants to fight.
Absolutely. All right, there you have it.
Perfect.
All right. As the effects are felt, Navigator, you wish to try to leave the warp.
Take this out.
That is going to be probably pretty dangerous.
We're being choked by a shadow tentacles. What could be more dangerous, sir?
Let me see here.
So let me reiterate. Our ship is being choked by shadow tentacles. What could be more dangerous?
Right. Leaving the warp. Okay. Let's see here. Hard. Let me see here. I just need to see. I was not expecting this. So, rogue trader. See here.
Here's what I was hoping for, but oh well.
Emergency exit. That's what we're probably trying to look for. So there's. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Original explanation of what happens when you enter exit the warp too close to the solar system. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to say that it could. So it could be bad. It could be worse. It could be a guaranteed just explosion. Potentially, or you're way off course. You don't know where you are. Okay, let's go. Let's roll. You guys cool with that?
I guess it's happening.
What's the order?
I don't know. Again, I don't think there's any mechanics of like, hey, emergency exit of the warp. Whether or not that would be, I mean, you do have something hanging on to you at this moment.
I think it's the question of, did we poke it badly enough that it's letting go, or is it holding on?
Oh, that's a good question. No.
All right, we're leaving.
Give the
We're
command.
dropping out of the warp.
Give the command.
Is that your command, Lord Commander?
Get us out of the warp. No.
Dropping out.
All right. Leaving the warp. All right. Going for your next. In these navigator, you might choose to leave warp closer to the star. All right. This is going to be. For all the calculation, the ship is now trying to leave and calculate the number of steps. All right. You did pretty good with the. I mean, yeah, this is going to be severely off. Navigator, go ahead and do a hard. Even then, yeah, we'll give you a hard navigation warp test.
Okay. I'm just checking if I have anything that's gonna save me. Nope. Nada. Okay.
You do have that plus 20 of the runecaster.
Yeah, that's plus 20. Hard is a 20, so it's just a normal then. But you said hard, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it cancels each other. Okay.
Yes.
My base is a 59. I pumped up for this. We're gonna make it, people. Just ignore that. That never happened. Oh look, I used a fate, right?
Okay.
Sorry, this is the roll I meant to do. Son
Oh man.
Drive failure.
Oh no. No.
well, can I use it?
Well, it was a good campaign, guys.
It was a good
Here,
campaign, guys.
I'll give you a deal.
There's like a bright neon light above the navigator that just says "re-roll" in red.
I'll give you a deal. I'll give you 2 of my 2 last fate points if you let me re-roll.
He only needs 1. I don't get it.
The
Yeah, but
dice.
I've already re-rolled one.
The dice have.
Oh
spoken.
damn.
You 2 of them.
Shit.
2 for 1 re-roll.
Listen.
2.
Bro, why
for
didn't you just
1
roll
re-roll.
better? I don't get it, man. Fuck.
Look at your rolls. How
I'm just
good are
kidding,
your
dude.
rolls?
I'm just kidding. I didn't roll.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, look at my 1 roll. Yeah, I landed on my feet.
Let's see,
How
How about
we
this?
have,
The drive just doesn't turn on. There we go. I'll take that. It's not working. I'll take it. Reload
Go
the
ahead.
gun.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
I'm on it.
Plus 40 is going to be. Okay, cool. All right. I got my stuff.
You guys blow up.
Here's a question: before or after?
Or after what?
That's the question.
After we get out of the work.
Before or after?
It's up to you, Lord Commander.
Before or after what?
We don't know. This is the warp. This is the warp. Everything. Does anything need to make sense?
After.
After.
Because what the fuck is before gonna do?
Okay.
It's gonna be years, isn't it? Fuck.
Roll me 1d5.
Could we go back in time? That'd be pretty cool.
Fuck it. If it's time before, because that's weird as shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we're in the
Otherwise,
middle of the
after.
Horus Heresy, baby. What's up? Shit.
All right. All right. I don't even know what to do here, guys. All right. So, goddamn. Presentations. All right. Yeah. Especially with that roll.
Can I say a prayer?
Is there anything you guys say as before the actions take place? You feel another.
We should have killed matey.
And just like that, as the commands are given, Navigator, you do your job to get us out of here the best you can.
Keep trying.
and the lights go out.
What?
Lights go out.
No, I need my nightlight, please.
And there's barely any power. You're dazed and confused at this point.
Yeah.
Are you alive or are you dead?
Antonio feels dead, right? He's in the dark. He's spooked. He's curled. He is trying to curl up, but he's still strapped to the chair.
Light of the Emperor burns brighter. Suspense is killing me.
Sorry. All right. And you hear murmuring. You hear voices of pain. You can't see anything. There might be a flicker here and there. The gravity, you feel like you're floating at this point, right? And then suddenly the emergency lights, some of them are broken, but all you see is a nice red, dark hue illuminating the surroundings of you. You see individuals fused within the ship itself, dead. Some may be missing a mouth, some may be missing eyes, but you can still see even those with no eyes and no mouth. You can see the agonizing pain that they have gone through.
I have no eyes, but I must speak. I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Where are we? Rocat. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Antonius.
I don't know. I'm scared. Antonius is just curled up right now, terrified. More terrified than when he was in the warp. He's in the dark now. He's spooked.
It's like Luis is stumbling around, like clawing her way back up into the bridge chair. Status.
Nothing from the navigator. You just hear faint whimpers.
What happened?
The darkness.
Damn it! Someone talk to me.
The darkness.
Yeah, you hear.
The darkness.
Lord Captain.
Voidman. What's your name?
Zig.
Zig.
Corporal Zig.
Mr. Zig. Please.
I can't see you, Lord Captain. Can't see you.
It's okay. I cannot see either.
Help me.
Does he have any eyes?
As you make your way down from your...
Or is it just because it's dark?
It's dark, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Right, well, you don't see him, right? So, but some the flashing emergency lights that are finally coming online, right? Pulse, right? Very slowly. And you make your way down from your chair and towards the stairway down to the lower bridge. And as you try to listen in for his voice, you get closer and closer, and then finally you see this the pulsing light illuminate a living being. You see an arm extending out from the ship interior, and you hear his voice, and he looks over to you, and he's like, Lord Captain.
He's just looking at like this. He's like fused into the wall.
Yes, fused into the wall and still living.
She's like, kind of staring for a second, just at the eyes of bewilderment, and just like, what the?
That's you, Lord Captain.
Yes, Mr. Zig.
Yes, I can't see anything. I hear you.
It's okay.
You're not dead. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
Yes, he does. You stay here.
No, do not leave me, Lord Captain. Do not leave me.
I need to go
No,
attend to the ship.
no, Lord Captain.
You have my word. Someone will come back to check on you.
Go ahead and do me willpower there, Lord Captain.
Boy. Just a straight willpower.
Straight willpower.
About
Very nice.
Fucking time.
Very
Roll
nice.
something.
You are fine. Yeah. I mean, you're taking in, right? It is a disturbing sight, but you're able to keep your wits about yourself. All right, you go off to find some help, right?
Someone who isn't fused into the hull. Please.
Sure, absolutely. As you're doing that, anything happening with Antonius and Leviathan?
Leviathan is just coming to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still at the temple.
Shrine, the temple. Yeah.
Right, at the shrine. And then he looks around, right?
Yeah, as you look around, you see above you the almighty God Emperor's shrine is still standing, and the pulses of red hue illuminate the gold statue.
He looks at the statue and he goes like, of course. Why would it ever fall?
Nice.
And he dusts himself off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just his robe. And he makes his way to the helm to greet the rogue trader.
Absolutely. All right. Anything happening with Antonius? Antonius is dead. It's been said.
Wow.
Hey.
I swear to God. Sorry, my mic was muted. Sorry. What's going on?
What's going on with Antonius?
Antonius is trying to curl up, but he's strapped to a chair.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
You just hear faint whispers over like the vox. Just, the darkness. It binds me. Free me. The life of the Emperor. The darkness. The dark.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
not very.
Louise, as you try to navigate your way through the carnage here, go ahead and do a perception for me. And that's going to be a -20, I believe. Darkness. Or sorry, awareness. Sorry. Do awareness.
Awareness.
Yeah. And we'll do a -10. I believe that's a hard.
Negative 10 is difficult. Hard is negative 20.
Gotcha. Difficult then.
Okay. There's nothing in your equipment that like helps with this, right? No. Nope. Here we go. How about fucking time? Jesus Christ.
All right. Where's my weapon? There it is. Oops.
I need things stuck up here. Let me. That's a lot of
That's what I want. Okay.
reset. My foundry's fucking dying here, boys. Keep getting errors.
All right. Do you have armor, Louise?
Among the gear. I don't think so.
Okay.
Not among like the typical.
As you're walking, you try to listen in. You hear the moans and pains, and then finally you feel a sharp pain on your left leg. And as you look down, the pulsing red light illuminates what has happened. You see a sick individual, mutated, and has stabbed your leg. 5 points of damage.
Boy, where are we keeping track of wounds here?
Okay. It's going to be in combat. Shit. Did we not bring that over from your character? Hold on. I believe it should be 12, maybe. Let's see, Louise.
Oh, I'm sorry. We do apparently have armor points.
Okay.
3.
Oh, yeah, toughness, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Toughness.
That's going to be your toughness, yep.
Okay, so it's just 2. And
Yeah. Just...
that means what? We shrug off the 1 damage we got earlier from the fall, or
Yeah.
is the fall like okay, cool.
Mhm.
So 2
we'll
points.
do that. Yeah, we'll do
2
that.
points.
Yep. And yeah, as you look down, you just see a jumbled mess in front of you.
Ooh. She powers out the rapier and just puts this thing out of its misery.
And you swing.
Yep.
All right.
I'm guessing I have to roll, don't I?
Yep. We'll give you a plus 20.
Is that just weapon skill, or?
Yeah, so if you go into your character gear,
Combat. Okay, so just roll
or on
characteristic.
the left side, there's a combat, an attack ability. And you can choose which item, which might be easier for you. It looks like 2 swords. You can click on that. And then choose your
Yeah, see,
weapon.
standard attack, base, difficulty, we'll see, plus 20, you said?
Yep. Plus 20.
And here we go.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
We're gonna do something right.
You tell
Like
me
it
what
just lights up
happens.
the whole.
Yeah,
So
tell me what
the
happens.
arcing power rapier is just lighting up the whole hallway, and she just sears this mass right in half. Like it doesn't seem like there was much holding it together in the first place, but it just cleaves and just shrieks and dies.
Yeah. As you cleave it, as your power sword just slices through it.
Being with that, she starts hurrying down the hall. I don't know if the power sword being on, like, kind of briefly glimpses, illuminates the hall a little.
Absolutely. And as you do that, you see a voidsman pull up his las gun up. Who goes there?
Your Lord Cap.
Lord Captain, what has happened?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But we need to get
we were attacked and suddenly...
Yes. We attempted to leave the war. Obviously, things have not gone according to plan, but you are alive by the grace of the Emperor. Now I need you to pull
The
together.
Emperor protects.
Yes.
What do you need me to do, Lord Captain?
Stick with me.
Yes, Mom.
I need to find others, group up, and re-establish control of the ship.
And he follows. Time passes, right? You might hear some gunshots, las shots going off, echoing in the corridors here. But soon enough, you start running into individuals, crew members who are not affected by what has happened, and you kind of have this entourage that's following you around at this point, right? And it's a good amount of people, and I think where are you heading at this point? And do you run into Leviathan?
I would like to think we're running into the Leviathan, but like at this point, we're just like kind of sending out parties and bringing them back to the
Right.
bridge, because this is where you would control the ship from, right?
Right,
So
right.
it's either that or you head down to engineering.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'd say finally you reach Leviathan. What's going on with you, Leviathan?
He's he's just going through like the halls. I don't know if he sees anything, if he comes across anything as well.
Oh, very well. Go ahead and do an awareness.
All right then.
And negative 10, so it'd be difficult.
Awareness, where is it?
It's a skill.
Negative 10. Oh wow. Let me see something. Nope.
Got something for me?
No, I thought I did. Nah.
You hear a shot ring out.
He turns, extending his hand out, ready.
Let's see here. It is dark out, yeah, so it's gonna be hard, I think.
Who goes there?
A single, two, I should say. Two shots ring out. Right. Do another one. This would be negative 20. That one hits.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. All right.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Gotcha. You feel. Oh shit. Ouch.
I'm probably down.
What's your health at right now?
Do I go in combat? My max is. I have 9 wounds.
Okay. And what's your armor? Okay, you only have 3, so that's your toughness. All right. 5 points of damage to the head.
Wow.
Yeah. What happens, Leviathan?
It's like one shot goes off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It lights up the hallway.
Yeah.
It's like he turns his head over to see where it landed, and then tries to like move out of the way, and then grazes, like hits the top of the head.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
He hears like the sizzling sound, right? It hits like cloth and some of the metal mask.
It's kind of hot.
He's also wearing,
A little hot.
but also like a sizzling of flesh, of course, right?
Mhm.
And then he tries to make it to like the nearest cover. Like I don't know if there's like a
Yeah,
like
and
a
I think this is
hallway.
like a corridor, right? You're
Yeah,
making
yeah.
a corridor, and
like,
you hear
he turns the corner.
after that you hear cries. The beast is this way. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
What beast do you refer to?
As you are hiding behind cover, what do you do, Leviathan? Do you try to command?
He's going to intimidate.
Ooh, intimidate.
On the order of the Emperor,
Yes.
by order of the Inquisition.
Yes, exactly. Inquisitor's wrath.
Hmm. This is in the dark, so it's going to be a -20.
You have to really carry it with your voice. It's be very convincing. Like, everyone will just have to hear and say, "Oh yeah, that's definitely the fucking Lord Inquisitor on the."
Yeah, he's going by the Inquisition. You will pull yourself together, lest you fall to the evils of the warp, and lest I shall destroy you for it. And he stands out,
And
hand
the red
in front, ready, right?
The red pulsating emergency light, glides on your person, right?
Yeah, like the gold from the rosette, like shining ever so slightly,
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, yeah. I'll give you a negative. I'll give you a negative.
Negative what?
Negative 10. Actually, I can actually take a look here. Oops. No, yeah, just -10.
Okay, let me see. All right, here we go. But wait, what was that? Intimidate. Okay, but I'm quite curious.
Mm-hmm. Don't you
Would
have?
you allow improvise master for this?
Let's see it. And didn't you have? Don't you get a +20?
I did add. Well,
okay.
it was I already added 30, so yeah.
Gotcha. All right. And you want to use what?
Improvise master.
Ooh.
It goes, the character can switch dice to get a better result when making tests for speeches or oratory when they're talking. Okay.
Absolutely.
So what was that?
So it would be a 57, right?
Mhm.
Right, that's what it says, right? When making tests for speeches.
Yes.
At least 10 people.
Wait, is it at least?
Yeah, at least 10 people.
Oh, damn it!
All right, man.
That's on me.
How many people were shooting?
Just 2, as far as
Yeah, it was just 2. Hold on.
You can reroll.
Yeah,
it is also opposed. Keep that in mind. But it is a pretty bad roll.
Fuck. Yeah, it is a bad roll.
But they could roll worse.
They could roll worse. They could. That's the other thing. Fuck it. We ball. No reroll.
Right. Excellent.
If they shoot again, fuck, dude. They better take me down. All right, they better take me down.
They better not miss this time. That was you were trying to do a command, right? No, that was intimidate. Sorry.
Intimidate. Yeah. Oh boy.
By their willpower. Their willpower is not the greatest. Say that they're also scared. You're behind cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening, Oddball?
I don't know. What's happening?
Because this is what's gonna happen if they shoot. Okay, I got the perfect gift ready. All right.
All right. Let's see it.
If they start shooting, that's what's happening.
You do hear shots ring out. You do hear shots ring out.
A smite.
Smite.
do
You are behind cover. Well, you're behind cover. Well, actually, no. You're out in the open, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
You're not in cover.
Fuck.
So yeah, they're going to take the shot. They're going to take the shot.
Fuck.
You see the flashes of autogun fire illuminate the corridor here.
I mean, either way, like.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Come on.
There's 2. Okay, that's 1.
By the order of the Emperor. A miss. Can I sacrifice like a fate point?
You can burn a fate to live. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can burn a fate to live. And this can be after the fact, of course. 3. So it'd be a total of 6 damage to your body. But with your toughness, it is 3.
Oh, with my toughness, it's 3.
Yeah.
At 1. It would be at 1.
You're at 1.
It would be at 1.
Okay. All right. You're still in. You hear the shots ring out. And what happens when you get shot in the chest there?
He gets shot. It's like he holds, he kind of like gets down on his knee, holds his chest, right? Mm-hmm. And then he, like on instinct, pulls out his hand,
Ooh.
Right?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's have more warp power, baby.
Ligma.
Ligma. Ligma these balls. Okay.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna die. All right, Leviathan. You're just kind of like gonna go gung ho with this smite, this electricity that's gonna be ultimate power, right?
Well, he's focusing it on those two.
Those two, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Do the roll.
Brother.
So there should be a roll there. What's this? Hold on, I'm just going to test it out. Oh, that's damage.
I see electricity.
Roll for it.
It's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. All right. Yeah, go ahead and click the dice so it's under the psychic powers.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Smite has focus, challenging, range type. Yep.
All should be all good. Come on.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Can I re-roll that?
You can re-roll that. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Make sure you like to. Yeah. Absolutely, that's what I want.
Nice.
Do I hit damage?
It just brings it up. Yeah, damage just brings it up.
Okay.
My goodness.
Wait, so I click damage, or
yeah, you can click
like,
damage
okay.
in chat. It's just going to show you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You tell us what we see and hear at this
point. Are they like done?
They're not going to. They're not going to be done.
Oh, okay.
But barely, right? It might. Who knows what might happen? We'll see what happens.
It's like
lights happen in the hallway. Weird shit that hurts. And I'm running away.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like-
exactly.
It's like
I ain't
they shoot twice. The one shot like misses, the other one hits, and it's like on instinct. He like just like this figure, right? Goes down and then zap, right? Kind of like crackling, hits them both,
Right? Yeah.
and then blood just hits the wall.
After you hear them struggle in pain, right? The electricity flowing through their bodies, you hear their vocal cords, struggling, right? Yeah, exactly. And finally, you hear whimpers and cries and prayers to the emperor, right? You feel exhausted after pushing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, right? You're at 1 HP, right? What do you do next?
He is getting the fuck out of there.
So we probably see Leviathan like struggling to get up and then like
Yeah.
pushing himself against the wall to prop himself up,
Mhm.
holding his hand on his wound, and finally we see him linger off.
Yeah. He's like slowly making it through the hallway, right? Like propping himself up using the hallway. A smear of blood from his hand.
Yeah, just as
Slowly
yeah,
hitting the hallway. Yeah.
yeah, like
He's
that,
making the
smearing
corner.
it, Yep. And as you turn, you hear echoing through the corridors. The Emperor has forsaken us. And just echoes, right? In your mind as well.
They deserved it. They were weak. We did not need them.
Right. And then finally, explain the scene where we meet up with the Lord Captain.
The doors to the helm open up. Then you see a weakened Leviathan kind of like fall over, right?
Lord Captain, it's the Inquisitor.
It's like half the people pull guns and like whatever the door. It's like, oh, get him up, get him up.
Leviathan, you feel Voidsman propping you up at this point, right? Inquisitor, are you right? He's wounded, Lord Captain. He's wounded. A medic.
Anyone a medic?
Yep, medic comes over.
Get a medic over here.
Thank you, Lord Captain. And thank you, loyal Voidsman. You all
sound quite fine, Inquisitor. But
I am but merely holding it together.
oh shit! Can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. The wound's too deep.
What equipment do you need? Damn it.
We don't
How far
have
away
medical
is
facilities.
Mercier? Well, you do what you can. And if someone found a damn tech priest,
What about Antonius? Did you send Voidsman to get the navigator, or were you going to go?
yeah, it's on the list.
It's on the list. Okay.
But like, presumably he's near the
And
bridge
nav-
somewhere.
The navigator's in his. I think it's called the Navis Imparta. It's where he has the best connection when he's doing a work jump.
Yeah, so definitely a different facility.
Someone pull the navigator out of his hole and bring him up here. I need to know we've been dumped out.
Hi, Mum. All right, you lads, follow me. Where's the navigator? They go off.
Here's the question, Albal. Do they have light source or Hey, are they gonna be sneaky? Like, what's gonna go happen with it?
What's happening?
How are they going to approach me? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out.
I mean, I'm asking because depending on how they do it, depends on if they live or not.
If they do or not, what? Go stealthy?
If they live or not.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Absolutely.
Yeah, if they're stealthy or not.
You want to see if you notice them?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Do a awareness. -10. We see Antonius strapped down. Oh shit. Bad awarenesses, but I guess that's to be expected when we jump out of the warp.
We are blinded by hubris.
The doors open quickly. Antonius, you hear the doors open quickly. A group of voidsmen make their way in with their las guns. Navigator!
Okay, wait. They say navigator?
Yeah.
In a deep, booming voice, or like almost a corrupted like voice, filled with fear and anger, he shouts, "Identify yourself! Identify yourself!"
Sergeant Limba! Do they have light? Do they get hit?
Well, I mean,
Roll me that damage, brother.
All right.
You know how to do that? It should be on the psychic powers. If you click on the lid, I think it's the lidless stair, right?
Is it yeah. No, I'm doing immolate the soul.
Oh, immolate the soul? Okay.
Yeah, lidless stair wouldn't work because they wouldn't be able to see the warp bar.
Gotcha.
Immolate
Yeah,
the soul
so-
is just a cone.
What do you do? Do you do that? No.
It does a 1d10 plus 4 energy damage and has penetration of 2.
Yeah, just roll the damage. Or, yeah.
And any living
Well-
being caught in it has to do a challenging agility
Challenging
or
ability?
suffer the damage.
Very well.
Alright, so here's the damage that's going towards them, right? It's 1d10 plus 4. Oh.
Alright.
And I have to do a toughness or see if I get fatigued or not.
Well, no, I'd say you don't have to do that.
Alright.
Yeah, you, the boysmen, you hear them cry out, "Fall back! Fall back! Something's happening here! I don't know!" Right? And surprisingly, they succeeded. They did succeed. Do they get like half damage, or is it just they avoid the damage
Yeah,
completely?
half. Wait. Let me check. No, they completely avoid it if they succeeded.
They avoid their gaze into your eye, right? But they
Yeah.
hear, things within their minds when they enter in, right? And so they quickly retreat back, and the doors are still open.
I know what hides behind the veil.
I didn't get quite that much, but
That's what they hear.
yeah, that's what they hear.
That's just what he's screaming. He
Yeah.
knows what's in the darkness.
Exactly.
His fear has turned into like paranoia at this point. Being
This is where he
strapped
gets
in a
like
chair.
consumed by another thing now. I can already see.
Yeah, and someone just has to turn on the fucking lights.
You hear over
Give me
the
my
box.
nightlight.
Lord Captain, we've located the navigator.
Excellent. Status.
He's yelling about something. going on in this room?
Were you able to pull him out or not?
That's a negative, Lord Captain. You wish us to go in?
If it's safe. She doesn't know exactly
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah,
down
you don't
there,
know.
So like,
They don't either, right?
Yeah, Antonius has not told anyone about his fear of the dark.
The voidsmen cry out, Navigator! Navigator, Antonius! Speak to me!
yourself. I shall not be tricked by the darkness again.
Lord Captain! Lord Captain, this is... Something has consumed the navigator.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
She points to a handful of presumably the most qualified ones that she's aware of.
Absolutely.
Identifies someone here is probably still an officer, and she says, "You are in command until we return.
Hi, ma'am.
Continue finding and accumulate as much resources, and find me a damn tech."
Yes, Lord Captain. It will be done. Emperor protects.
Emperor protect. You three, come with.
All three of them? Yep, there you go. Leviathan, you're being taken care of on deck. On bridge.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, no, they're trying, but they're not getting too much. Like,
Try
you see.
harder.
Try harder, or I'll have your head. That kind of vibe?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. As you make your way, you hear the sounds coming from the open door, the open portal here, right? And you hear the ramblings of a madman within.
I know your secret darkness. I know what hides behind the veil. I'll be tricked.
She pulls out the Vox connector that goes to the next. Navigator Antonius, pull yourself together.
Nice. Do me a command. You're trying to get. So, Antonius, you have a mental disorder. Is that correct?
He has. Let's see, what is it?
Is that what's causing it?
He has a trait called Hurled from the Stars. Basically, during one of his warp trips, he found something found him, right? In the dark.
Hey, we don't have to talk.
And let's just say, he believes that there is something in the dark, that there very likely is something in the dark that's trying to kill him. So he's defensive right now.
And I believe Louise is trying to do a command. All right. For the command.
Let's just see. Does heroic inspiration help here at all? I'm not sure.
Probably.
It doesn't say exactly what the benefit. This character is exceptionally skilled at knowing just what to say to bring out the best of cellmates and keeping them on task in the worst situations through whether this is the worthwhile words, fighter, erratic, or mild provocation.
I would say it could work here. He is currently in full-on panic, right? And you're bringing him out of that panic.
Navigator, if you do not pull yourself out of this, I will have to do it for you. I don't know if that gives a bonus or not, or who knows.
It's a -10. For him, for Antonius.
Is it because I'm in the darkness?
We'll just go with flat. Yeah, we'll We'll go with just a challenge.
Just challenging.
Mhm.
All right. Command. Here we go. Come the fuck on.
Wait, is this?
I'm
it's
re-rolling.
opposed, right?
I'm spending
It's
one of my-
opposed, right?
We're doing it. We're re-rolling.
Yeah. Where are we tracking like the inspiration?
Oh
or
yeah.
the feat
That is
points?
going to be in
Already spent one.
combat. So there's a maximum
Great.
about. You have 4 total.
Great. So we spent one, and so this will be the second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's get this is better than a coin flip. This should be fucking work.
Oh,
There we go. There we
Wait,
go.
It's an opposed, right?
And the like it strikes discipline into everyone,
Yeah, everyone.
that can hear her.
Everyone. A
New grim resolve strikes the entire crew. It's like, oh, she is pit.
Yes. For commands, not usually opposed. Usually they're good things that happen, so they're not usually opposed. So, yeah.
All right.
Antonius, what do you do?
You hear the rambling go silent, and that panicked voice suddenly almost becomes a whisper. Just it doesn't sound like Antonius usually is, but you just hear, Lord Captain, is that really you?
The door unlocked. Creeps up. And there's the Lord Command. Backlit by like the flashlights of the
Yeah.
Are you ready to do your job?
Please bring the light closer. I can't be in the dark.
You heard him.
I'm on. Yes, little captain. And yeah, they bring some lights closer to you, Antonius.
Once the lights hit Antonius, you'd see he has.
Now, have you covered the eye? First of all, I would assume that you have covered the eye.
Yeah, he is like covering it with his hands right now. But what you'd see is like blood from his nose going down, and like one of his eyes is black because of the fucking book. And he's just strapped to the chair. And the two, like, assistant navigators that were holding his book, they're behind him dead. It's a pretty fucked scene, and he's been trapped in here. In the dark. Thank you, Lord Commander, forgive me for losing my temperament there. It pleases me to see that you are alive. You're alive, correct? That's the good old Lord Commander grunt right there.
I need to know where we are. We've not been able to get any of the ship systems back up.
I shall do so right away, look. And, he's just kind of swaying from side to side. He's still exhausted from flying in the warp, but he still says, I'll get to it right away, Lord Commander. Yeah.
Go ahead. This is for both Antonius and Leviathan. Can you do me a willpower test? This is for the scenes that you have seen so far.
Is it a psychic thing, or?
No.
Is it for like the scene with them? Because Leviathan
No. This is for like just the overall like
just everything. Okay.
like
You've
people
been
fused to
walking
the
by.
yeah Fused inside.
Like, you
the-
still see crewman Zeeg still, like, just a mouth and, like, a half a torso poking out of the
Oh,
ship.
shit. God damn, alright.
You know what? I'm gonna re-roll that one. And I have one left
There you
after
go.
this.
Very nice.
I took your reroll.
Yeah, fuck.
Sorry.
Dare you, you bastard. Alright, willpower, yeah. And here comes a good one. It's good enough.
Very nice. Very good.
Why don't we just make the Lord Navigator's skin glow in the dark? That could help.
And ironically, it might. No way. Glow in the dark doesn't it just makes me visible, not the
Yeah, exactly.
other area. That would make it
Find
so
me a
much worse
Janitor,
for
and
him.
we'll have whatever you want. Just someone find me a damn tech.
I just need lights. That's all I require. I'll find out where we are. Lord Commander. Alright, what do I do, Apple?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck we are.
I need to turn you down. You're a bit, unless you want to move. Are you too close?
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry.
go
I'm
ahead.
trying to figure out where we are.
Oh,
what do I roll?
Trying to figure out where you are. That's a great question. I don't know if you will find that information out. Let me check here. Because you can find out where you need to go. Finding out where you are is a different question. Yeah, you won't know where you are. But you'll be able to
Stars and
find.
constellations.
Yeah, so if you want to do that, okay. Finding. Let's see here. All right. Let us go ahead.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're making it to Footfall State.
Yeah,
And I don't
Okay.
think Yankees make it.
We want to do okay. Navigate auger the route. Check.
I'm gonna pee real quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, science test is going to be made in secret.
Psychoscience?
No, the science is going to be made in secret. What's your target number?
The total? My total? You mean my total?
Yes, your total.
33. And I can do it in secret. I can do a private GM roll. Then only you and I can see it.
Nah, no. This is for me. I will roll privately here.
All right, you guys heard him. Stop watching the stream.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, very good. You find what were you looking for specifically?
We just want even if we can find out where in what part of the system we are.
Mhm.
Like, not
So you are taking a look at. Are you trying to make your way back to Footfall, or are you looking somewhere else?
right now we're just trying to figure out where we are, or at least what part of the system we're in.
Right.
And then, if the Lord Commander still wishes for it, we shall.
I'm back.
return and continue our track to Footfall.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the ship is fucked.
Jinx, Lord Commander, you owe me a...
Do not
ration.
test my patience. We're in this situation because of you.
Because of me? No, Lord Commander, it's because of your helmsmen. I warned them and they did not maneuver in time. They got distracted or something.
Do flashes of matey come across the Lord Captain's mind as she hears this?
I distracted her helmsman. That's what you get for killing me.
We're actually just attacked by the ghost of May. This is just what he did.
Also, I'm pretty sure Yankee's not coming today.
All right, let me see here.
Hey, fair enough to him. We're lost.
Yeah, we're lost.
In space.
Yeah. What would you guys like? I'm gonna. Do you want me to hand this off to you, or do you want me to decide how far away you are from Footfall?
I don't know. It's the warp. You could literally be back in the Stone Ages. We did bottom out on that fucking navigation roll. I don't know what the tables.
All right.
This is now. This is. I don't know. Maybe we went so far back in time. We're actually back in the dark age of technology. Things are gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be PG.
Right?
It's now Star Trek.
Ooh. Okay. You see that never gonna you found a route. Antonius.
Yeah.
How many days do you think it is from Footfall?
I would say, it was 30 in total, right? And we had done 26, did you say? We had already done 20.
Yeah.
Before we... I feel like leaving the warp like that, though, it's some wacky shit, so I'd say we're 2 weeks away.
Okay.
You're going to say a couple of years, aren't you?
No. You did pretty well with the Sci of Science.
Thank you.
I'm going to roll another one.
Well, I did too well. You don't want good things to happen?
And we're going to say 96 days.
We're 96 days?
96 days.
By warp or...
Yeah, passage of time, 96 days from where you are. You could be further than that if you were to actually, But
so
you have found a route. You have found a route to get to Footfall. It'll take 86 days, which is...
Just to clarify.
Yeah.
We are further away now than when we originally...
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes. That is the power of the warp.
Oh. He said, Lord. Navigator, go get the Lord Commander now.
Yes, Master Navigator. And Lord Captain, where are you currently?
Making our way back up to the bridge.
Okay. As you make your way to the bridge, you see a engineer. Surprisingly, the engineer is still alive. Your engineer Prime. Again, floating almost on on top of the tattered red carpet at this point, right? Probably steps over a couple bodies, right? But still glides with grace as you approach, or as you enter the bridge. You hear a command call out, "Well, Captain O'Bridge!" Right? Everyone goes to attention as best they can. Some are still working on Leviathan, right? In the dim light here.
Finally, some good news. Ingesia, can I have some kind of status report?
Yes, Lord Captain. Status report. We are currently working on returning power to the rest of the Void ship.
Good.
The damage taken from within the warp did roughly 75% of hull integrity is still intact. The same cannot be said for the current estimations of crew population. It is estimated at this point 67.7% crew has been intact. This includes both those who are still living within the ship and those who are living among us, not welded, fused in the pastille.
So we are down 1/3 of the crew.
Correct, Lord Captain.
All things considered, that's not as bad as I had thought. The damage must not have been uniform throughout the ship.
Correction, Lord Captain.
You see the engineer. One of his men comes up to him. They start talking in binary noises, right?
She waits for them to finish.
Correction, Lord Captain. The whole of the ship is severely damaged. New reports have come in. Roughly only 34% hull integrity.
She will keep the air in, at least.
I come again, Lord Captain?
She will keep the air in, at least.
Yes.
And you
Lord
see it.
Captain. Yes, Lord Captain. We are currently working.
That will do.
Very well. We will continue our work on repairing the ship as best as we can. The current situation, we will keep you informed of our progress.
Very well. First priority is, of course, to restore lines of communication across the ship. We don't need more altercations of crew members fighting each other in their paranoia.
Yes.
If what the Inquisitor has said is to be true.
Very well, Lord Captain. We will focus on communications as priority number one. Second to that, power restored to the rest of the ship.
Consider this. And she turns to speak to all the presumed remaining command staff.
Okay.
You are here by the grace of the Emperor. Do not forget that. Remember, the Emperor protects.
You hear them cry out, "Emperor protects!" Right? Emperor protects. Some of them not as so enthusiastic, right? Obviously, some are wounded. One of the you hear gunshots going off, cries of pain. Lord Captain, on the bridge itself. It startles a. Yeah.
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 There's the startle of pain, and some people flinch. What in Emperor's name is that? What's happening? And everyone's kind of get their weapons together, right? And then you hear an argument going on at this point. A group of Oidsmen, two groups, sort of arguing with each other, right? They do have weapons aimed, but they're not shooting at this point. Is there anything?
Well, the Lord Commander definitely fucking steps into this. This will not fucking.
You see the two as you start to approach. Everyone's like, again, scared at this moment. But then, as you approach, you hear one arguing. Why are you killing these individuals? Right? They're innocent. And then one of them says, they're already dead. They're not coming alive from that. Better to end their suffering now. Right? And then Lord Captain, you approaches. Any other of the retinue coming into the fray? No? Just Lord Captain?
Everyone else too fucking busted up, I'm guessing.
I'm busy figuring something out.
This brain.
As they see you approach, Lord Captain, they stop their arguing, and you can see frustration in their eyes and anger. But they look at you. They kind of go to attention, subtle attention.
What is going on here?
They look at each other, the groups, and then finally one comes through and says, "These voicemen are killing those in the walls. Those who are still alive, those who are still crying for their mothers."
Is this true?
Other
He
side.
looks at the other.
Yeah, the other.
Yeah.
It's true, Lord Captain. Better to end their suffering now and let them suffer for whatever Emperor knows what.
She just kind of like puts her like hand up to the bridge of her nose. It's just like, oh my god, dude, we're really making an issue of it. It's like there is no good response to this either way.
Which is great. Well, Captain, you can't be serious. We have to save them. There has to be a way. They're still alive. And he kind of like, I don't think he actually, he doesn't really, he
Soldier,
realizes who you are
Woodsman.
at that moment. Yeah.
your name, please.
My name, Voidsman Onavas.
Mr. Navas, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're in a bit of a triage situation at the moment. It will do no good to rip these people out of the hull just for them to die without being able to treat their wounds.
You wish to kill them, then, Lord Captain?
Only for the ones that we know we cannot save. It would be a waste to not make use of those that the Emperor seemed to preserve intact in some form. But that is not our duty. That is for the ship's janitors to determine whether they may be of use in service as servitors or others. I am not But certainly, it will do no good for morale for you to be running around and killing them. He's running, looking at the other.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
If you identify any individual who cannot be saved, get a priest, read them their last rites, and then give them the Emperor's mercy. No less.
Ooh, nice. Go ahead and do a command with a +10. Just try to remind me if I ever forget. If you do a command, these people are loyal to you, so you get a +10 for that.
And the Air of Authority, or is that the Air of Authority?
Air of Authority is
+10 to Fellowship.
Gives someone +10, right? I think it still comes into play.
Plus, when addressing characters with military background, the character gains +10 to Fellowship test. So there's loyalty stacks on top of that, or that's because of this?
Air of Authority. Let me see here. Addressing characters. The character gains. Yeah. Sure, we'll give it to you.
So
I don't know.
20?
I don't know whether or not that you give somebody, right? Or when addressing characters with military background, the character gains +10 fellowship. So I think that's we'll just give it to you. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. So +20 then?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Fucking give me a good one, goddamn.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
This is obviously not going to be a great. Everyone understands. This is a bad situation.
It is a bad situation,
and we're making the best out of a really awful situation. And what she's really asking is, they can read the subtext as, "Don't make a fight out of this."
Yeah.
Find something important to do than this.
You see frustration from the one who does not. Well, actually, both are going to be a little bit frustrated, right? And in fact, the one who has been doing the killings is the arch enemy. They are the arch enemy, sir. Or they are the arch enemy, sir. Lord Captain. And I guess you. Yeah, what are you saying?
And for any of those that you can certainly affirm are the arch enemy, dispense of them. But there are. But see over here.
You are breaking up.
That's still low.
Oh, what?
You are breaking up. Okay.
God, my connection's fucking dying.
You're good.
Jesus
You're good now.
Christ.
You're good now.
There are those like Mr. Zigar over here, which I can assure you are still loyal souls to the Emperor, despite their current disposition. And I will not sully any of the souls he seeks to preserve. Get a priest. Read them the last rite, and then do the duty. No
Yes, Lord
less.
Captain. Yes, Lord Captain. Do as you wish. Both salute, or both groups all salute you, right? Salute with the Aquila sign, right?
Yeah. Hoping that, I'm respecting their mortal souls, and this should, command some degree of oh, okay, you're being, I don't know, somewhat sentimental about it, I guess.
Yeah,
Not being totally heartless.
absolutely.
Whatever that's worth in fucking 40 career, I don't fucking.
I'm gonna do. Yeah. So all of you do. I think we're just gonna do. Just get it. All right. Roll 1d5. Each of you. Nice. Not so
Hell
nice.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I'm winning. Holy shit. There's like a flat line sound coming from where Leviathan is. Beep!
Those are corruption points that you will be earning for tonight's session.
No.
Events.
Oh, so I'm at 10 corruption. Neat.
For every 10 corruption, yeah, good.
Hold on. Prolong. I have resilience.
Ooh.
Was this a malignancy test or?
This, if you get to 10, every 10 total corruption points a character gains, he must make a willpower test to see if his corruption has manifested as literal damage to his body and soul.
All right, I'll do it then.
All right. Whoop. Nice. Very
Oh,
nice.
so I have to do a willpower test?
If you surpass 10 total corruption points.
Look, decided to finally fucking show up, huh? Everything went to
You're good.
fucking
Hey,
shit. And where
good.
were you?
He's good. He's good. Oh, that's no longer matey. That's no longer matey.
He's just tapping it like football station. Damn, wasn't somebody supposed to show up here some time ago? It's just
I'm here. No worry.
You're late.
Patriot.
Graceful, prolonged. Okay, never mind.
consider your character lucky. Like, 'cause it
Yeah.
seems like holy.
Your character's lucky. Huh? Are you good? Are you good, Leviathan?
I just see the sanction trait. It says avoid corruption from elite. Okay, never mind that. That's like something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Do me a willpower.
Did I make it to 10 or
Yes.
something? Or
You're at 11 corruption points right now, unless you didn't
Weird.
add the. Did you not add the 5 already?
no, I don't
Okay,
think so.
cool. Then you should be fine. Go into advances
What do I get?
Advances,
and then add 2 of the corruption points. It'll be at
that's 16.
16. Yep.
God damn. All right.
You're good. You're good.
What do I have to do?
1
What do I
to
have to
30.
roll?
Nothing. For every 10, you'll roll. So we already got.
Oh.
Yeah. You see your malignancy there.
Well,
all
me?
right. Yeah, you.
Is it
Ashen.
advances?
Ashen. It's
Oh
in-
yeah, I see it.
All right. As this all sort of winds down, essentially, right? Any last actions before?
Oh, me.
we'll,
Me, Mr. Oddball.
We'll update you there, Yankee.
Okay.
So what do I get for getting a successful willpower?
You succeed from being corrupted.
Do I lose the 10 then?
No.
Shit.
Yeah. All right. So I will go ahead and add notes here. Bring communications online. Bring power online. Void ship. Anything else during this time?
I mean, this is just standard. You got to get the ship back
Yeah.
operating. Like I wouldn't know what else to fucking do because it's like what's working, what's not.
Right.
Everything's
Yep.
trash.
Yep.
Hit the nearest
You-
port. I don't know if the closest one is like Footfall anymore.
Yeah, you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere at this point, right?
Which means we're gonna have to go back in the warp, which is gonna be just fuck. Just
not unless and that's where things kind of come into play, right? So like you could find very safe routes potentially, or you can go straight to location. Right, you can multiple. So it depends on what the Lord Captain wishes and what.
After that, we're taking the fucking safest route we got available.
Safest routes available. Understood. Ooh, okay. This will be interesting. All right, so we're pretty much on survival notice. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
We're on survival. Code red? No. Code yellow. Orange. Survival.
I mean, we mulched 1/3 of the crew. How much more, red alert can you...
What happened?
Exactly.
You would know.
I just got here, dog.
If you were here...
It's like, a little funny, romp around football. It's like half the third of the crew's dead.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. All right. Excellent. I don't think there's. Well, I'm guessing, Navigator, you're going to try to find a safe route.
Don't fuck this one up. I swear. Why is it always like Ice's character that gets just mountains of people killed?
Hey,
I don't understand.
Hey, I want to point out, I almost said in the beginning, I got my roles right, but the fucking helmsman.
It was the
didn't.
helmsman. It was the helmsman. But
At least it's not me this time.
it's all good. This is
Ice's character. It wasn't even me this time.
All right.
I'm
So
sensing some tension in the room.
you sense some tension. Yeah. Navigate.
It's only mildly tense situation.
I mean, we're not going to die or anything. So Navigator will.
Better not, dude. I just made my new
Is that
guy.
what you're going? Is that what you're going to do, Antonius? You're going to just try to get your things together and try to do the rituals, and find a safe path. There's going to be potentially multiple jumps that occur. Is that what we're doing, Antonius? You're muted if I can't.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to do that again, So let's take the safe way. Because if we do it again, I might not be as lucky with the rolls next time, and then Karm might have an actual reason to blame me. But he doesn't this time, so,
All right. Find safe passage.
He's always ISIS characters to fucking kill a bunch of people. Fuck you. I know you're right, but fuck you.
All right. Let us go ahead and do the experience. End session experience.
What?
All right. I think Yankee should do it first.
Yeah, for sure. Put me in, Coach. Put me in.
Yeah.
Technically, I did show up. I showed
Yeah,
up.
but did you participate? Or where's your character, sir?
Scene.
Well,
Football
if
station.
Oddball had
Yeah. We
yeah,
see,
you guys left me in town. I'm out there waiting on the dog. You're like, they should be here.
Ice, go ahead.
Did I participate? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did. I'm certain someone. Did I overcome a difficult challenge to help our crew reach its current goal? I pulled us out of the warp.
You did not get the void ship killed.
Hey, did we blow up?
It is still alive.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
So I would
a tough
say
decision. I'll be honest. It was a tough decision. A decision that had to be made. This is our
I thought
story.
we could fight the warp kraken, personally, but I heeded the better judgment of the navigator, and maybe that was a mistake.
no.
There's never a right answer.
I could have taken it.
Cannons, and it didn't even let us go. The macro cannons, the shit that you can use to fucking wipe out a planet. Yeah, it didn't even let go.
You overcome a difficult challenge?
Yeah. I was able to get past the stubbornness of our Lord Commander and get us the fuck out.
I will.
Sounds like some treason talk.
Does sound like some treason talk.
Yeah,
Time will tell.
Question
Time will
Lord
tell.
Captain.
I'm gonna say yes.
Peanuts. Pyro.
Well, I got one yes.
He's clearly
Or-
a heretic.
For leaving the warp.
Yes.
Yeah, for making the decision to leave the warp.
Let me see.
That or fight the space kraken that didn't even flinch when we shot it with macro cannons.
What was it difficult to escape the warp? Oddball.
The
Remember what
difficulty-
Remember what Oppo said?
I'm not
leaving
oddball?
the
Okay.
could literally just be
You're
dead.
not him.
Sorry, I'll
Uh,
leave.
Thank you.
Oddball.
Yes. Hey. Oh, thank you, Pyro. Yes. So the difficulty came from basically not. There was a high chance that the void ship would have been consumed by the warp.
Okay. Oh, really? Damn.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck.
So this is technically, the ship is still alive, semi-operational.
So. Yeah. No. I would say that's a pretty difficult challenge, right? Like.
All right, there you have it.
Was it?
Yeah, we'll take it. Take it.
If it doesn't count as a difficult
Did
challenge,
you
Extraordinary
perform an
action.
extraordinary action? Yeah, I'd say probably that. Yeah, I'd probably
if
do
that's
the
an extraordinary action, I do have another difficult challenge. It's when I located
help-
where the fuck we
to
are.
help your crew reach its current goal.
Yeah, I located where we are.
You
Now
don't
we
know.
can.
You don't
goal.
know exactly where you are.
Yeah, but I know how long it's going to take us to get to our goal now, instead of having no information at all.
So was finding that out difficult?
Yes, parents.
So, finding footfall, that's one route. Finding another route might be more, be even longer. Who knows, right? It really depends. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Nothing sticks out.
yeah.
So,
All right. Well, it's an extraordinary action,
Okay.
that we're like.
Yeah.
Alright.
You guys know my dark secret, right? Where
Yeah.
he will act on, if it's entertaining, he'll act on it. He won't interfere, even though it's.
Yep.
Mhm.
And now you know his weakness, the dark. And if you don't give me acting according to your weakness for the amount of shit I get, like the amount of pristine shit I gave you today, I don't know what you're asking me.
We will.
Like, I almost wiped out an entire platoon of the Voidsmen. I could have killed the Lord Commander if he hadn't gotten that good command roll.
Are these supposed to be points in your favor?
Well, I mean, I'm acting it towards my weakness.
I don't get it.
That I act
I'm
according-
trying to talk and I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Please.
Go on, what's that?
We will give you the 100 points there. That's fine.
So acting
Did
according
you
to my-
learn something new about yourself or not, PC?
I mean, he already knew that about himself, that he is terrified of the darkness, but I guess this is my first time acting it, so it's something new I learned. That he is not only scared, but paranoid of the darkness.
Give me something else. Give me something else.
Yeah, don't suck yourself off too. Like,
The Lord Commander is willing to fight a space shadow octopus right as a first act before trying to run. He is a man willing to fight before he has to retreat.
a woman.
A woman that willing to fight before she
You
retreats.
don't want to assume these things.
Be damned.
All right.
So did I get the acting according to your weakness as well?
Yeah, we'll give you 400. That's fine.
Alright,
Next up, Pyro.
I'm gonna go.
Do you participate in the game session? Yes. Do you overcome a difficult challenge to help your crew reach its current goal? No. I do hate this game. No, I don't think so. Do you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? I don't know if jumping or landing on both feet after being throttled.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
I'll go ahead and take that. Did you act in accordance to your weakness / dark secret? I did not in this session. Did you learn something new about yourself for another PC? Is it like the like the player learn something new, or is it like the character? Because unfortunately, he didn't have much interaction with many people.
Yeah, the player. I'd say the player. Yeah.
If that's the case, then
About your character or someone else's character? Did you learn anything new?
let me see. So, yeah, the rogue trader isn't as heartless as I thought she was, right? Like when it came to seeing like especially like in this Warhammer 40k world, where she came across like the flesh like fused people, it wasn't like, ugh, get away from me, kill it, you know what I'm saying? Or even agreeing with one of the people that's just like, hey, we should probably like put them out of their misery, you know. No, she was just like, well, you know, let's think about this, all right, everybody's. I was like, okay, damn, shit, it's like,
nice. It was nice.
So I would say that would be, what is it, 100? I think like 200, right?
300.
300.
It's 300.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'll take it.
I'm gonna hit the bed, y'all.
Cool.
And
Bye, man.
okay, take it easy.
Good night.
And Louise, Lord Captain.
Did you participate in the game session? Sure. Did you overcome a difficult challenge to help your crew reach its current? The second half is dubious.
I'd say there's a couple that you definitely were doing a bunch of things, difficult challenges, I would say, to get pretty much the entire thing.
Just
you're
rallying people.
Yeah, rallying people.
And just
up.
like,
yeah.
The hardest thing is probably like stopping the navigator from having a warp-based meltdown.
Right.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
maybe that's number 3, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say that's number 3. Yeah, definitely.
Well, just based on like how that rolled, I guess.
Yes.
Which act according to your weakness / dark secret. Is again still taking the suggestions of other people and is quickly coming that this is a bad idea. I need to stop doing it.
Hey, that's fine.
No, dude. You're the acting emperor out here. don't let those haters.
That sounds like
down.
some heresy.
Crown, chin up, queen. Your crown slipping.
Absolute. We're gonna give it to you. Absolute. And that last one.
Did you learn something new about yourself and other PC? Our navigator is afraid of the dark, which is kind of.
Yes. There you go. 500 full house.
And is actually bad at navigating.
I'm gonna tell Ice that you said that I'm gonna bring him back over here, and he's gonna argue with you for like an hour.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, university taking application essays, dog. That's all I'm saying.